Yo, what's good? Y'all see your boy Jay back in the building, and today we got 4 habits to be more like Batman, the Bruce Wayne mindset by Bruce Wayne Fitness. Y'all know what the deal is, man. Follow me on both Jay's here and Jay's there. Keep supporting the channel. Love y'all. And without further ado, let's get started.
Batman is the ultimate symbol for self-improvement. Whether it's related to fitness, productivity, career, or lifestyle, we all want to be
successful, jacked, super intelligent, billionaire. Yeah, Batman's that dude, man.
more like Batman. And here's the thing, there's actually some real world lessons to be learned here. If you're chasing success, keep watching this video because I'm going to break down the 4 habits that you should build to be more like Batman and unlock your full potential. Habit number 1 is without a doubt to exercise.
Oh yeah, you got to exercise. I definitely say Batman, he does weightlifting, but he also does kung fu. He's a master of martial arts. You got to do both of those.
The thing about Batman is that he's kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to his fitness.
Extremely strong, very muscular, but he also has like a lot of combat prowess. Like he looks big, is strong, fast, agile, and you know what I'm saying, trained. I say the best way to get a physique like this is hybrid. I say hybrid calisthenics, where you mix weightlifting, calisthenics, and boxing, right? I'd recommend you do push. You do have, let's say Monday's push day, right? Now me personally, I'm just calisthenics, but you know, if you want to do calisthenics and you know what I'm saying, weightlifting, that's cool. Monday's that. Tuesday would be pull and legs. Wednesday would be cardio and shadow boxing. Thursday would be push. Friday would be pulling legs, and then Saturday would be shadow boxing again, and then Sunday would, you know what I'm saying, just be rest and recovery.
So regardless if you're into strength training, endurance training, bodybuilding, calisthenics, or any other type of training, it's important to just go all in and make exercise a part of your lifestyle. If you can only handle one type of training right now, that's fine. But I would say overall to instill fitness and movement into your daily life as much as possible. That's what I think is the secret to get it into the best shape of your life, because someone like Bruce Wayne, exercise is second nature to him. For someone like him, every day he's gonna move, every day he's gonna keep his body and his mind sharp. It's just a part of his routine, it's just a part of what he does, and it's kind of a habit for him. He doesn't even have to think about it, it's pretty much automatic. That's the level of habitual instinct that we want to build for ourselves, and that's why I think habit number 1 should be to exercise. Now guys, if you're still struggling with finding the game plan for your training, I'm actually gonna give you guys a free program, a free 10-page ebook.
Word. Hey, shout out the ebook, man.
On how to get started and how to train like Batman. All right, moving on to habit number 2, which is daily scheduling. This one habit for me,
I don't plan on my days, all right, necessarily, but I have like a habit tracker, right? And I follow that habit tracker. Otherwise, if I don't do my quest, you know what I'm saying, I got to do a punishment. My punishment is a 5-minute plank, so that way, you know what I'm saying, I'm incentivized to just get work done because I don't want to do the 5-minute plank. But yeah, planning out your days, having a schedule, to-do list, very important. Prevents you from wasting time.
Literally tripled my productivity, and it took minutes to do, minutes to set up. You can do it on paper or electronically. I decided to do it electronically, so I just pulled up a blank Google document. Essentially, you just want to schedule out your entire day by important tasks with a time slot attached to each task. It's really easy to do, and it's so effective. It's basically a cheat code for productivity. I definitely see Bruce Wayne doing every single day to make sure that he stays on top of what he needs to get done. Here's what you're accomplishing when you set up a system like this, okay? Number 1 is that every task that you need to complete is being written down, so you don't have to leave it up to memory. You're never gonna forget what you have to do. It's somewhere that you can reference and see, and that just makes it a lot higher of a chance that you're gonna get those tasks done. Also, with each time slot, every task has a time limit, so subconsciously that kind of pushes you to avoid procrastination. And this is really important, but for this system, you're actually envisioning what a successful day for you looks like. Therefore, you're a lot more likely to get it done because you're putting the thought and time into how you're gonna complete it, how long things are gonna take you, and just like I said, overall what that day should look like for you. That being said, this system also makes sure that you don't overestimate what you can do in a single day, which I used to have that problem. I would lay out a bunch of tasks for myself and it's just too much. So writing it down like this with time slots kind of just lets me know what I'm actually able to do, and I'm more focused on getting that stuff done. And since you're writing it down somewhere, you can always look back, reflect, and see what worked or what didn't work, or maybe some things that you still have to get done for the next day. Like anything, it's a skill. It just takes practice, so you're gonna get better and better at it. It's gonna be easier and quicker to set it up, so it might take
that nigga ore farming, bro. I know this is off topic.
There's
no reason why this nigga posted up like this, bro. Bro, there's no reason why Batman big brolic ass is posted up on a string, bro. We see the fit,
easier
bro.
and quicker to set it up, so it might take 5 to 10 minutes on the first day, and over time it's going to take less and less time. A couple more things with this system is that it's going to hold you accountable more than anybody else could, which is great because it's literally you holding yourself accountable, or you holding your future self, I guess, accountable. And the last and the most important thing with this habit is that it really facilitates other habits that you're trying to build, which is so important and it's so effective. I would say try this for 30 days and see how quickly it can change your life, because that's what it did for me. Okay, habit number 3 is to stop worrying about what you cannot control. Every time you catch yourself worrying about something, I just want you to ask yourself this: is there anything that I can do about it? If the answer to that question is no, then stop giving it more energy than it deserves. You have other things to focus on.
Definitely focus on what you can control.
The Batman level focus kind of comes into play, because that's what makes him so strong-willed and mentally tough. If he can do something about it, he absolutely will. But if he can't, then he won't. And he doesn't waste time or energy thinking about those things when other people are relying on him to get the things that he can do to actually get those things done, if that makes sense. So if you want to be successful and if you want to be more like Batman, then you just have to get used to blocking out the things and stop giving so much mental energy to the things that you have no control over. So just be stronger and be more stoic. Okay, the last habit number 4, is probably the simplest and most predictable on this list, but it's not any less important than the other ones. And that is just to switch screen time with reading time and read more books. The bottom line is
I'd say reading's important. However, you need to apply what you read. Reading won't really do you much good if you're just reading emptily and you're not really actually using the info. My best bet is to read a book, then you should listen to an actual audio summary of the book, take down notes of what you need to know, what's important, and then, actually try to apply that, right? Versus just you reading the book and just discarding what it says.
99% of us spend way too much time consuming brain rot content on our phones. If you're gonna absorb content, I say to do it in a healthy format that's actually gonna help you learn new skills that you can use towards being more successful in your field. And like I said before, Batman keeps his body and his mind sharp, and your brain is a muscle that needs to be trained too. At first, I started reading just before I went to bed as a way to wind down, which is great, but then I thought about all the times that I pull out my phone during the day, and that's what I wanted to replace with my reading time. So anytime I pull out my phone, I just made sure I had a book nearby that I can replace it with, and for me that was surprisingly effective, and I found myself picking up books and reading a lot more than I used to before. Now, I'm not perfect, I still pick up my phone a lot just like everybody else, but I would encourage you to try something like this and just read more books. That's pretty much it. And again, reading is a skill, so it's something that you are going to get better at. I would just say make sure you're picking books that you're actually interested in, because if not, then you're going to not be motivated to finish those books and continue reading them. But repeating these small actions every day over time, you're just going to notice that after a few weeks, all of this stuff is kind of happening automatically for you. And that's when you know you succeeded at building these habits, and you kind of realize that now you're more like Batman, which is ultimately the goal if you're watching this video. And if you...
Yeah, that was a good video. I definitely say the working out was important, planning out your days for productivity, training, so you can be both strong, fit, and be able to fight. That was good. That was a little video, man. You got to plan out your schedules, you got to read books, all that good shit, right? Yeah, but with that being said, it's your boy Jay. Stay healthy, and stay blessed. And yeah, I'm out.